At this point, I'm going to tell you, one of the grand masters of the Priory of Sion in the 1960s was Jean Cocteau, who was also one of the founders of the Surrealist movement, the biggest opium head in France, experimented with peyote also. There's a movie Cocteau made with BBC called Portrait of a Poet, and Cocteau insisted on being in on the editing. It was not just about him, he wanted it to have his own style. There's a scene in there, Cocteau coming out of his house, and a policeman stops him, asks him a couple of questions, and then lets him walk on. And on the soundtrack you hear Cocteau's voice saying, "The poet must always be a suspicious character. The authorities must always worry what he is hatching." That's why they have public schools, remember? Make sure nobody's hatching anything. We're all just repeating like parrots. My beautiful wife, Orlin, has read some of this literature, not as much as I have, but I keep waving these books at her and say, "Jesus Christ, look at this, isn't this fantastic? What do you think about this?" And she looked to Holy Blood, Holy Grail and said, "Oh, it's obvious. I can see it. 1932, a cellar in Paris. Cocteau, Dali, Andre Breton, a whole bunch. They're all sitting around smoking opium. And one of them says, you know, surrealism has pretty much had it. People are getting bored. We can't revive Dada. What are we going to do?" And Cocteau takes a long toke. "Let's overthrow the Catholic Church." Well, that's Arlen's theory.